What's this say?
No room, and these threads are pretty crusty.
My husband replaced this old sink faucet for a brand new one, and now my sink needs to match. So I'm going to show you how I use Dawn dish soap and borax to polish my sink. So being that my sink is still a little bit wet, it's the perfect to get some abrasion. It's just slightly damp. I'm going to pour some borax right in the bottom of the sink. And I'm just going to go around in circles with my stainless scorer. Gonna buff it out a little bit. All along the bottom. And here. This corner too. Now we're gonna switch. You can see, if you look closely, all the little pieces in there that I've scuffed off. Now we're gonna go to this side. I found that little circles does a lot better. If you can, some areas it's just easier to do straight up, back and forth. And outside as well. That corner I just showed you. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Now, my new faucet here, it just has a one lever type. I'm gonna turn it to nice and warm. Pull gently. Add some water. And I'm gonna shut that off. So I add a little bit of water, so now I can scrub for a second time. I'm gonna scrub just a light layer over the whole sink, and then I'm gonna go in with some Dawn dish soap. Okay, so as you can see how the borax has turned almost like a gray color. It's literally sanding my sink down, and then we're buffing it out as well. I'm gonna rinse this all out, wipe it down, and then go back with some Dawn dish soap, just a little. So you're going to get a layer, like a film, off of your sink of all the grime, the hard water, all that stuff, and it's just going to literally clean deeply into your sink. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this whole thing. I'm just gonna do a light coat. Okay, so we're not done yet. I'm gonna go in with some Dawn dish soap, and I'm gonna lightly coat this. Just a couple dribbles. And my sink is still wet from rinsing it out. So now, I'm gonna go again, a little coat. Now again, you don't have to do this every single time you do the dishes. My husband, like I said, had just installed this new faucet for me, so I wanted the sink to kind of match it and really shine. So I'm going to give it a good polish, really a deep clean, and then I'm going to show you how you can oil it to really make it shine. Now that's going a little bit overboard, but if you want it to really shine, then that's what you're going to have to do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse. Okay, so normally I would just stop right here. I would let it air dry and it would be fine. But I am gonna show you how you can actually dry out your sink and then polish it with some olive oil, just a light coating. And this right here, if anybody's wondering what's gonna happen with that, I had my husband just order a little plug for that, so it's just gonna look all uniform and nice. So at this point, you're gonna wanna take a dry towel or rag. You're gonna wanna dry out your sink. Now again, this is something you could do if you're showing a home to sell it, or your 1 week cleaning of the entire sink. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for every single time you do the dishes. A light cleaning, a light wipe down should do fine for every day. I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to pour a little bit of olive oil on there. So it's going to look like. And you're just going to go over your sink like this. This is kind of like the polish. And there you have it. There is a thoroughly cleaned sink. It has been scuffed, it has been buffed, it has been polished, and this is just showcase ready. I can't wait for this piece to come in. So it really looks complete. Thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe.